Hey, good morning. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Purchase or Pass. We go ahead and get Shorty C into the mix. Hey,
Hey, what's going on? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. What's going on, Keisha? What's on Arts and Cuts?
All right. Happy Easter. Happy Sunday. It's a beautiful day outside.
What's up, Keandra? What's up, Al?
Hey, y'all. Young Brownie. Hey, Amari. Um,
Everybody.
so this week's episode of Purchase or Pass. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I was looking through the notes here. A lot of stuff to talk about. Um, hey, good morning, Danny. Um, so as always, let's start off talking about last week. Um, last week, what did we try for? So the Polaroid ducks. Um, tried for those, did not succeed. Um, the Joe Freshgood New Balances, the Conversations Amongst Us. I tried for both pairs on a few different sites, entered a few different raffles, and then tried on the New Balance site the morning of the release and was unsuccessful for either pair. At least the site didn't crash like the Puma site did when I tried to go on there. Um, but I was in a very, very long line and my little guy never moved. So that was trash. And then you skipped out on the Union Jordan 2s. We didn't even try for those. We just decided like,
Tried for him. Didn't get him.
oh, you tried for them. Yeah, I did not try for them.
What's up, Keith? Yeah, I tried for him. I mean, I would have liked to have had the the gray and blue ones, but you know, wasn't for me. I wasn't able to get in. What's up, Jariah? But yeah, I mean, it's you know,
Yeah. The other thing that I said I was gonna go for was that pair of Air Trainer ones, the honeydew pair, like the light purpley looking pair. I skipped on those. They didn't sell out. They're sitting on the Nike website, so I'll get them at some point.
yeah, yeah. I mean, where I understand, like if I were a boutique owner and I had this opportunity, I mean, this isn't the first go or even second. I mean, Union has been making shoes with Nike since the mid 2000s, all the way back to those Barclays I have. But I feel like with the sites being, they still should come out on some sort of, a certain amount of them should just come out on sneakers or Nike.com or something, because these sites aren't reliable enough for these releases, especially
Yeah,
new world post pandemic sneaker fandom. So
yeah. Or they should just do raffle instead of doing a live release. Just do a raffle and be done with it.
or all right, you came out with them last week on Nike. Give the people or Union give them a chance this week on sneakers. I mean, there's not even anything really coming out this week, so you know.
Yeah. The Mellows, that's how they did the concept Air Max One Mellows, where they came out on concept website and then they released them on secret. They didn't drop the other two. I wish they would have done that, but I'm optimistic that they'll drop those twos on sneakers at some point.
Yeah, Danny said there's a raffle on it. Yeah, there is a raffle on end. it would have been hard to pay the 250 or whatever, but with the euros and the conversion, it's $301.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jordan 2s, all I have, but it's not a $300 for me. Everybody in this chat, me and my wife up here know if those were just some regular 2s at Champs or Foot Locker, some of us would buy them, but they wouldn't be sold out. You know it. I know it. So that's why I can't pay 300 for them. I just can't.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. And I only saw the blue pair. I didn't see the other pair, so I don't know what's going
I
on with the international releases.
no,
Um,
so
what you say?
I have no interest in that orange pair. No disrespect to nobody who does though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with those. Going back to that Joe Fresh Goods release though, like I was surprised they were so difficult to get. Well, I shouldn't say that. I was frustrated that they were so difficult to get considering so many retailers had them. Like it was so many places that had them up to and including the regular New Balance website. And I don't understand. So, I mean, because even Hibbett had them, Foot Locker, like they, they were everywhere. Like, all kind of sneaker boutiques, and I still didn't hit. Like it was very frustrating. So all right. So then since our last show, Nike has dropped a couple things on their website that were not necessarily listed in terms of a date for release. So they have dropped the KD14 Op Pearls for $150. They still have some sizes, but a lot of the larger sizes are gone. Your site is gone. Size is gone. I'm sorry. And
What's up, Carl?
my size is still there, so I got a pair. But they just kind of dropped out of nowhere. I don't think they were highly anticipated or anything, but of the KDs, I think the Aunt Pearls are the ones that most people are interested in with that shoe. So that one is out there.
And it's always usually the last one, you know, usually the last one until they go to the next model.
Which I've seen pictures of the 15. No thanks.
We'll be talking about it soon enough on this show. It comes out today, but we'll
Hey, what's up, Stuntman Stokes?
certified soon.
Yeah. Also dropped the LeBron 19 and Dutch Blue and Lime Low. Lime Glow for $200. Not a shoe I need to have, but they are available on the website. They also came in like grade school and preschool sizes. So
Those were supposed to have been out months ago. Just like the
yeah.
black, they're supposed to come out like in October, and they came out in February. Like to me, the LeBron 19, I can't call it a flop. It just sort of like how the 17 got marred by the pandemic. The 19, I don't feel like it did what it's supposed to do. Just from a couple different reasons. I mean, he didn't really wear them all that much, and they just didn't come out in the fall like they should have been. We should just be getting lows now. It shouldn't even be no more mids if it's so.
The kicker said, I can't wait for these to hit the Nike outlet.
You and me both.
They will be there. And then also they dropped the Nike Blazer Mid 77 Rock and Roll pair, which
Cleveland.
is a dark denim pair that we had to get because they were supposed to be tied to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions that happened earlier this year, but it looks like they dropped kind of late. I've seen these in person and I like them, but Nike dropped them on the site just kind of out of nowhere, and we had to get them. The insole, one of the insoles says CLE, the other insole has 216, which is the Cleveland area code. So they were a mandatory count. We both ordered pairs, so they'll be here in a few days. So
What's up, Santos?
looking forward to getting those in hand. I don't know when or where I'm gonna wear them, and I wish that CLE and 216 was on the outside of the shoe, but it is what it is.
What's up, Ricky?
All
Yeah.
right. You know what? Yeah, that is part of the problem. LeBron has not been wearing the 19. So the kicker said LeBron not wearing his signature plays a part in the sales, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on to releases for this week, nothing for today. Monday, the Mischief and Tyga collab, The Wavy Baby, is releasing for $220. Ain't no way in hell I'll be passing on those.
Yeah, I mean, Vans just sued Mischief behind this. I mean, because it's obviously an old school. It's just been wavy. So, I mean, the placement of the logos, the box, everything looks like it's a Vans shoe. Got to get ready for work. Appreciate you, Stunt Man. I'll be in contact with you soon.
Yeah, happy Easter, stunt man.
Yeah, and Keandra, the 19 is very comfortable. You got to get it on. But once you get it on, it is comfortable. What's up, Dre? But yeah.
Hey, Dre, happy Easter.
Yeah, I mean, $220 for a lookalike shoe. That's, I mean, again, this is no hate because some of y'all may like it, but that's like that cool kind of shit. Like, well, I'm gonna pay more for something that's supposed to look like something else. I could just something else.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that Van sued. I mean, as soon as you see the shoe, it instantly looks like a Van. So there's no way to go around that. Of course, they've modified it slightly, but yeah, I'm not surprised that they've sued. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. But I just said I really thought it was a Vans collab. It really could have been a three-way collab, like if we being honest. Like
it looks like a Vans old school, black and white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So then the Adidas Futurecraft 4D is coming out in black, crimson, and teal and Volt. It is $220. I will be passing on those. Adidas 4Ds are comfortable, but I am not comfortable paying $220 for them. What are your thoughts?
Nah, man. I mean, I'm not getting nothing like this.
All right. The Adidas Ultra Boost Web and Crimson and Black is releasing for $160. I also will be passing on that.
That is a bounce pass.
Okay.
Charles Oakley.
And the Nike Kyrie 8/Infinity is releasing in laser blue for $130. I have yet to see a colorway of this shoe that I would like to have, so I will be passing again.
Again, this Kyrie 8 just looks like a incomplete Kyrie 6, like a prototype or something. I mean, I understand why he doesn't like it. I'm pretty sure he's not even wearing it. So, I don't know. I'm actually planning on looking at this Celtics game, so I'm going to look and see if he actually is wearing them. But I have yet to see him wear them. I see him still wearing 7s and Kyrie lows and old Kyrie's.
Yeah.
What's up, Shania 05? But yeah, this is behind the back. Matt AC Green just here. So
yeah. And then Jimmy Jazz will be restocking the Air Jordan 1 OG High Brotherhood on their website. This past week, there was a random restock on the sneakers app for the Brotherhoods, the Marina Blues, and something else I didn't want. I can't remember what the third pair was, but those Atmosphere ones, the pink ones with the bubble gum. Pink and navy blue. So those restocked. Those Brotherhoods were still sitting there as of yesterday. So yeah, I don't think they're sought after like that.
They're not on there now, but yeah. What's up, Yusef? What's up, Marlon? I'm telling you, that was like a Laker purple. Even though, I don't mix Lakers and Jordan. If that was a Laker purple, people would buy those. LeBron boys in the tunnel if they were still playing. So
yeah. Yeah, I passed on all of those. I didn't want any of those. So then on Tuesday, a couple things coming out. So the Adidas collab with Eminem. It's a Forum 84 low. $150. These are on the Confirmed app if anyone is interested in them. I love peanut M&Ms. Peanut M&Ms are the only M&Ms that I am willing to eat. I will not be trying to get these shoes.
Now I love M&Ms. You know, been loving M&Ms since the '80s, but just holler at me. Hopefully they make a Form High that's brown for the regular M&Ms because I don't like peanuts. So, you know what I mean? I'll look for that. But if this low is 150, it's no telling how much that high would be, you know. So, what's up, Jay Pinkett? Yeah, I love M&Ms and I like the idea of this, but 150 for a low top, that's a once a year type shoe. Nah, it's too much of this kind of shit coming on. And I know it's Easter, I shouldn't cuss, but you know, some of the stuff we're gonna be talking about on this show, some of the stuff we've been talking about, these are just stupid collabs. Stupid. You know what I
Either the idea of them is stupid or the way they're executed is stupid. It's one or the other, and I'm annoyed with that.
yeah, I mean, this is stuff that should be limited. And I'm not even one to say, you know, oh, these should be limited or you know what I mean? But do I need an Eminem's Adidas Forum? Like I just
They're peanut M&Ms. You don't even like the peanut M&Ms. Come on.
yeah, I know, but I mean, I feel like as much as I like the plain M&Ms, I feel like the peanuts are a little more prominent. So that's why I'm hoping that they do another shoe, a shell toe or something with the brown. I'll see you then. But even then, I've had those Kool-Aid Reebok BB Low 46 2600s, whatever, since 2008. I've worn them once every summer since then. Like that's that's that kind of shoe. Like, when am I gonna wear this?
Yeah.
And I love M&Ms. That's how I felt about those Home Alones. No disrespect. I know you love them. I know that's your movie. But it's the same thing. It's too much of this kind of shit, man. Too much of it.
Man.
Y'all will
I
see
think
me.
it made sense because they released them around holiday time. Home Alone is a Christmas movie, but I think it's a little bit different because with the Home Alone movie, there's other elements and things that they can add, right?
White and red Adidas shoe that sort of look like it. I get it. I'm
Yeah, but
about that.
these, like,
Just shit like this. It's too much of shit like this.
yeah, and it's been poorly executed is the other problem. Like, I feel like if Nike would have done this, they would have done it in a completely different way. Like, if let's say it was a low dunk, they might have just used some of the colors or something. It wouldn't have been logoed out. Like, it would have made more sense.
It's more subtle, where it's implied. It's not literal.
Yeah.
Like the worst were those Nerf and those Nerf Reeboks, those Jurassic Park Reeboks.
I didn't like the gummy bear stuff they did either.
It's too much stuff like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of, we never even touched on it on the show. Like, they did a Flintstone collab. Reebok did a Flintstones collab. It's a mess. What are you doing?
I had to readjust. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, and then it comes at around the same time as they do the Fruity Pebble stuff with the LeBrons. Now, again, with that, it was on the box, it was on the insole, but it's not like Fred was on the side of the shoe dribbling a basketball. Like, got to be more subtle with it, man. It just makes it where shit like this isn't gonna age well. In 5 years you're gonna be looking silly, dude. You got some M&M shoes,
Yeah, like when you throwing them Kool-Aid shoes, like that's crazy. All right, so also releasing on Tuesday is the Adidas Yeezy 700. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you throwing them jabs. I hear you.
And silver and black for $220. I'll be passing on these. Are you
Magic the
for the
word.
Yeezy?
want this shit. Of course not.
For Tuesday, the Nike Air Max BW OG Marina Blue was supposed to drop, but it just got pushed back to May 12th, I want to say, for $130.
On sneakers. I think everybody else is still gonna have them.
Yeah. Other
Already.
retailers have already had, as I mentioned last week, I already got my pair in the mail. So other retailers have them if you're looking for those. The Nike Air Max Plus Terrascape in dark gray and sage green is dropping for $190. I will be passing on those.
Pass.
All right. So then across the week is the Nike Zoom Freak 3 NRG Uno pack. There are 4 colors that are listed for release. For $120, they're coming out in adult and grade school sizes. Nike is going to drop one color each. What?
No, I was just laughing at Carl's comment there.
Carl's comment. Oh, snap. All these comments. I done missed all kind of stuff. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, man.
Quarter 3.
All right. So with the Zoom Freak 3s, the red ones are coming out on the 19th, so that's Tuesday. The yellow ones are coming out on Wednesday. The blue ones are coming out on Thursday, and the green ones are coming out on Friday. This is the 50th anniversary of the Uno game, which is why they're doing this. And of course, it's also been marketed that Uno was Giannis's favorite game as a kid, so allegedly, that's part of it as well. But the Nike site says that there are 3 extra styles that are coming out, but they aren't saying what they are or when they are coming out this week. This may include the Uno wild card shoe. And there is an Air Force One that's listed on the site, but it doesn't have the release date. So there's also some merch. There's some T-shirts or hats or something. So
yeah. I wear the Air Force One. I mean, again, I don't even want to try to get any of those because, I'm going to want to complete the whole set. So,
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah.
The Air Force One is coming out all the way in toddler sizes. So it's full family for those. So
yeah.
Not y'all with the Uno out. Y'all ain't right.
The Uno out.
I think I'm going to try to get the Air Force Ones. I might try to get those, but that would probably be it. I don't have any Giannis's.
But see, you actually have an Uno shirt. You know what I mean? So it'll work. I wish I had an Uno shirt.
Yeah, Uno was one of my favorite games as a kid. So I completely get the nostalgia part of it. I don't need any of the Giannis's. I would just get the Air Force One because it's a classic silhouette. I don't know what else these secret shoes they're going to release. We'll see.
Multicolored pair in there somewhere. Watch. It's going to be hard. And it's only going to come out on sneakers. I just like that happening.
Yeah, I don't know. But they said on the app that they're dropping other stuff. They just, they not saying what or when.
Lower to the line, man. I mean, people, other than hoopers, I mean, Giannis's are like how Kobe's were. Like, if you ain't a fan of him, or me, where I just have to have one of each basketball model shoe, you ain't wearing that. I mean, you don't have no Giannis's.
No, I don't.
So they got to do something for the line.
Yeah. But yeah, the Forces, I don't know when they're dropping. The site doesn't say specifically when they're dropping, but they're on there. Like I said, in full family run. So
Shout out Carl, man.
Oh my goodness. All right, so that is it for Tuesday. Wednesday, the New Balance and Goosebumps Kawhi 2 It's coming out for $140 under the various Foot Locker stores. This is another one. I absolutely loved Goosebumps when I was a kid. Used to read them books, and then they brought a show out. I used to watch the show. No, no, this was poorly executed in my opinion. And plus, the Kawhi 2 is just not a nice looking shoe.
All this lets me know is if I became like a mainstream influencer and I was able to make a collab with a brand, I know I'd be able to make a Married with Children shoe or something like that. Like that's all this is showing me. Hopefully this doesn't end. Hopefully I get this kind of opportunity beforehand because I mean we did had Kawhi talk about those were some of my favorite books when I was a kid. Nigga, no, they weren't. No, they just gave you the bag. It'd be my favorite book too.
Why? Why? Why are you hating? Why you think that man don't like the book?
It's just too much shit like this. You know it. I know it. They know it. It's too much.
Yeah, I'm cool on those.
I still want them Jolly Rancher Kawhi ones, but they got to be cheap, man. I think they only came out at Foot Lockers. Because even this shoe is only showing up on NewBalance.com and at Foot Locker branded stores. So Champs, Foot Locker, RIP to Foot Action. That's where I got my real shoe store start. But yeah, they'll probably be.
Yeah, said make you a Knight Rider sneaker.
No, I have a Air Max 97 in my cart now. I made like Kit.
So it's black? Like, come on, man.
Black is shiny and the swoosh is red and it's supposed to look like the radar on the hood. I didn't see that. I might have to go out and come back in because I can't see any more comments after Keandra's another one of my DJ Khaled voice. So I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, Keisha, you said these shoes are getting childish. Definitely not the Barney and Baby Bops, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I don't know. It's like there's a way to do it, I think, where it doesn't come out that bad, and they're just not able to do it. Like people do cartoon themed sneakers all the time. Nike does it all the time. And they don't come out in this way where they look like they're for an 8-year-old. Like I don't understand it. Or they're overly branded or whatever it's just, I don't know. It's not a good job. They need to get some different designers over there, in my opinion, working on stuff like this.
Yeah, like make the insole fly. You might have one logo on the back of the shoe or something, but don't have it all over the shoe, man.
Yeah.
That's if you work for the company, you know what I'm saying? Like promo sample, like them Xbox forums weren't too bad.
Yeah.
They still could have came out with an early 2000s Adidas model instead of doing the forum. Well, no, Xboxes in 1984. That's the type of shit I'm on.
Okay. You too literal with it, but okay. Also releasing on Wednesday is the Nike Air Max 1 NH Tree line for $130. I'll be passing on those.
I like them bitches. I'm gonna try for them if they actually come out. I could see them ended up in a couple years being like how the Watermelon Air Max 1 is now, where that was a regular shoe and now it's like a $400 shoe. I'm not getting it for the value, but it's still, you know, anytime it's earth tones, to me, it's worth a shot.
Yeah. Nike Dunk Low Toasty and green and orange is dropping for $110. We saw these last year and it took them a very long time to come around to release for some reason. I'm assuming it has something to do with COVID and supply chains or whatever. So $110, I will be passing on these. These are not a shoe that I'm interested in.
What's up, Stretch Kicks? What's up, Black Tom Hagen? Nah, these are a pass too. You know, I mean, I like the green and orange, but it's nothing I have to have.
Okay. Nike Dunk High OG St. John's is restocking on the Foot Locker website for $115. So these are red and white. And the Nike Air Jordan 11 Retro Cool Gray is also restocking on Foot Locker. The St. John's are 115. The Cool Grays, of course, are 225. So if you do not have them, head over to the Foot Locker app and enter. No stores around us are going to have the Cool Grays, which is fine. We both have them, but um, it is like a store release. It's not like an online release. So
And you have to do it.
what you say?
You have to do the on store, in store reserve on the app.
Yeah. All right. So that's it for Wednesday. Thursday, the Diadora in 9002 Raekwon red and black is dropping. Do you know what the price was on that?
They didn't have one listed, but it's probably gonna be, since it's right, probably somewhere between 120 and 150. Normally in 9002 is, I think they're 120 normally.
Okay. The Diadoras are a nice shoe, but the kicker, yeah, you have to use the app, not the website, to do the reserve. The Diadoras are nice, but this is not a pair that I need to have. But I am going to try to get more Diadoras in my collection, though.
Yeah, me too. But these ain't the purple tapes. You know what I mean? Like if they brought back the purple tape, the all purple ones with the parental advisory logo on the tongue with Raekwon, and I would be trying to get those, the packaging and all that. But this reminds me of how they came out with those red Supreme Dunks, where it's got the cement print on it, but it's still not like the old pair. So
Yeah.
that to me. So I'm gonna pass on those as well.
I don't know what your son is doing upstairs. It's all kind of noise. Um, the also releasing is the Nike Air Jordan 36 Phoenix Suns for $185. I will be passing on those.
Yeah, this definitely has Chris Paul vibes. It's actually there isn't a name for it. I just called them Phoenix Suns. They fade from orange to purple, but I want a 36. I do want a 36. I mean, I didn't really want a 35, but I even wanted a 34. So I do want a pair, and this is a nice pair, but I'd rather get that black and infrared pair. I'm just waiting on them to get cheaper on Swoosh. So this is a pass.
Okay. And then the Nike Dunk Low Toasty Next Nature is releasing its white, blue, and purple. Again, not a shoe that I need to have. I'm not a huge fan of the Toasty. The only Toasty I liked was the high. That was like the green, brown, white, the pair you won for me. That was it. But I believe these are $110 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so.
I'll be passing. You passing too?
Yeah.
Okay. Friday, we got the Adidas Foam Runner in Sulfur for $90.
It was supposed to come out. We talked about this last week. We'll see if it actually comes out. I would like to have a foam runner that is earth tone color like this for $90. So we'll see. But again, the way people complain about the sneakers app, that's how I feel about Confirmed. They'll never win nothing. You got to wait so long for they tell you if you won. So
Yeah, I've never even tried on a foam runner, so I don't even know what size to get. Some people say you got to go up a size and all this. They don't have half sizes, it's whole sizes only. Like it's just a whole mess. So,
excuse me.
I will try to enter for you because I know you've wanted a pair. So we will see what happens, but I'm certainly not gonna hold my breath.
I can't do that nowadays.
Mm-mm. Here's one that's pissing me off. The Nike Air Jordan 6 Retro in acid wash denim is releasing. This shoe is only for kids. Grade school and preschool sizes. The grade school pair is $140. This is one that I wish was available in adult sizes.
Yeah, me too. I think they're just still scared of how poorly the last Denim 6 sold, even though this one is way better.
Yeah.
Still say though, any shoe that's made out of denim, you got to know how to dress it properly. Like when I was selling it at Foot Locker, old dudes was buying it to wear with denim outfits. Like you can't do that. Just some
Oh man. They're really cute. So hopefully some of our grade school friends, yeah, Keisha said she might go for them. So hopefully some of our Keandra, her cheap ass, $140 for grade school. Yes, ma'am, $140 for grade school.
comments again, so you're gonna have to read them for us both.
Keisha says she has the denim SB Dunks.
Must be nice.
The Canadian tuxedo sixes is what the kicker called them. Keandra says she hates it here because of the prices. Trust me, we do as well because it's been a catastrophe with the pricing. I'm over it. Also releasing the Nike ACG Mountain Fly Low GTX SE. Two pairs are coming out. One is a Hazel Rush, so it's a brown color, and the other pair is Black and Volt. Each pair is $180, and I will be passing on those.
Yeah, this is a no look pass. This is like, you know, yeah, any Isaiah to Dumars, Magic to Kareem, just a no look. Like I'm not even looking at these. $180. And if I was really on some hiking shit, I would be having some Solomons or something. I wouldn't be getting no Nikes. Not these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely a pass. The Nike Paul George 6 Valentine's Day shoe is releasing for $110. Like the way they could have kept these, come on now. Y'all could have kept these. You know how I already feel about Paul George's in general, right? Like they need to go away. Go ahead, get Ja Morant his deserved sneaker line and just get rid of the Paul Georges. But on top of it, it's the Valentine's Day shoe. I'm sure, again, they're going to blame it on COVID and supply chain issues and yada, yada. Nobody wants these. I'm certain of it. If anybody in these comments wants these, I'm surprised. But please tell me if you do. I will be passing on these. What was a Magic to Kareem pass on these? Okay, like come on.
I may fuck with them. It looked like a React Presto you could hoop in.
And why the fuck would you need that? Because you're not hooping.
You never know. I might find a church league or something around here and, be crossing them over. So I don't know. I'm intrigued. I didn't get any PG5s, but I have every other PG from 1 through 4, many of which are still dead stock, sadly. But, and I hate the Clippers, but these ain't Clipper colored. I'm intrigued by them. I got to see them in person, though. They're going to be on cheap on the swoosh. They might only be $50 or so after a while, $37 like how the PG5s are now. But, I may mess with them.
T is right. T put in the comments, those will be on the do not wear with me list. You damn right.
Have you seen them?
Yes.
Otherwise, they're nice.
No, they're not.
It's like green and pink and peach. You know me. You know I got something. That's your face. There's so much contempt and disgust. Disappointment.
Yes, I feel like you just saying this to fuck with me. Like, why would you be saying you want these? Like, ugh. Oh, thank you.
You're saying that I have a bunch of other PGs already. I'm still a basketball. I'm wearing a pair of old basketball shoes today.
You just like wasting money. All right. The Air Max 95 Earth Day is dropping for $180. What do these look like? I don't remember.
They're like different varying shades of green. They're not worth $180, but Somebody might like them. They got some beige in them. This is a pre-day too. Yeah, if these even come out,
Yeah,
you know,
that's the other thing.
because a lot of times the stuff will be where it's supposed to come out and it'll get pushed back, and, just randomly. So, but nah, I mean, these are okay. A
Hmm.
couple years ago, would have been on these more than you now.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah. So there's a pre-day for $130 Earth Day, and the 95 is $180. I'm pretty sure I'll be passing on both of those.
I like this. If they came out with a 90 in this colorway, you might fuck with it.
We'll see. All right, moving on to Saturday the 23rd. The Nike KD 15 in border blue is supposed to drop for $160. I have seen pictures of the 15. I do not like the silhouette so far. So we will see. I will definitely be passing on this pair though.
Yeah, this specific colorway. I might get those yellow ones, but not these.
Mm.
Or I'll do what I've done the last couple of years and just get black and white, since it's the Nets. So, but these will be on sale too. They'll be all through the outlets, at home, at Aurora Farms, be in Concord Mills here, Mebane here, Smithfield here. They'll be everywhere. That's
Yeah.
but not on release day.
Yeah. Allegedly, the Nike Dunk Low Jackie Robinson is supposed to release for $110 on the 23rd. Not going to hold my breath that that'll actually happen, but we will
Don't
see.
come out yet. They should, but I don't think they're gonna come out.
Mm-mm. And then also allegedly is the Nike Air Jordan 4 Retro Women's Sale colorway for $200. $200 allegedly. I don't think those are dropping either.
Yeah, I didn't see them enough places, but they were listed some places like they may. I really could see something like this being like the Patchwork 3, where if it does come out, it'll only be on sneakers
Yeah.
or Jumpman23.com, Nike.com, something. So um, I hope that they make these in extended sizes because they're made sort of like the Denim 4s, and I'm too scared to try to customize the Denim 4s that I have. So I would like to have a pair of these.
The kicker said the kicker said they need to put them KDs at Foreman Mills. That's
Well,
how I feel about all the Paul Georges.
Paul George's ain't that bad, man. They gotta have a budget signature shoe for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even the Soldiers is almost 150 now.
Yeah. But they still got witnesses and all that.
Come on, Beyonce. I mean,
Witnesses, they got fly traps for the Kyrie. Like, they got that stuff.
don't nobody want that stuff.
They have the takedown options. That's what you can afford. That's what you can afford.
I would rather wear a PG than wear any of that mess.
That's you.
Mess.
Do these kids even know who PG is? He's
Course,
that injured.
I mean, now he's not injured, but now he's got corona. So it'll be all right. Back. I hate the Clippers, but I've been rocking with him since the Pacers. When he was number he was number 24 first, then he was 13. But whatever.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's it for releases on the 23rd. In other news, they did load the Billie Eilish Air Force Ones onto the Sneakers app. They will be releasing on April 25th. They are strapped all the way up. They are a nice little earth tone color, a little tannish color. I believe the shoes are 170. They will also have apparel to go with this. So there's a t-shirt. All of it is the same color. The t-shirt is $45. And the sweatshirt it's a hoodie and sweatpants. They're $100 each. So I know some people were excited about those. Yes, Keandra keep calling them the straight jackets. That's 110% what they are. So yeah, I'm cool on the Billies, but We'll talk about them next week.
I like them.
Mhm. They also announced that the UNC sixes will be releasing on the sneakers app on April 27th in grade school sizes only. So if you did not get them and you wear grade school size, you have another opportunity to catch them on the sneakers app on the 27th. Saudi face.
I really wanted those.
I know. Um, in other news, the Sapphire Sevens are sitting.
Garbage.
So I bring these up because we had the Brotherhoods that restocked and did not sell out. We also had the Sapphire Sevens that released yesterday that are still sitting there in multiple sizes. I think they have a 8 through 14 or something like that. And then the Jade 5s sat there for a couple days as well. Is this a sign of a shift for the sneaker community? Or are those shoes just that trash? Because I feel like a lot of trash has sold out instantly.
Again, as stupid as this sounds, I still feel like to the average, I'm not gonna say to the average, to the customer that's not like people like us in the comments and you and I, but they'd be like, man, them look just like the True Flights. I'm not buying those sevens. Now, with this specific seven, I really feel like if it was just a suede upper without the translucent, it would have sold better. But then it would look too much like the Moabs since they're both Huarache shoes. But with any of these shoes, with the J5s too, you have to actually know how to dress to wear these shoes. You know what I mean? Like if we're talking about people trying to get them for the toe, you got to actually know what to do. And a lot of people just feel comfortable buying basic black and white, white and black. A lot of people are addicted to basic. That's why with Converse, the black and white high top that everybody should have in their closet is still the best selling shoe. Everybody's addicted to basic. None of these are basic. Jordan 5s and Jordan 7s also aren't really that great in resale value in the long run.
I will also say, I think the inability to flip some of this stuff is what is also slowing it down because, as I stated, a lot of things that were kind of wild, colorful, like not your basics, like these things were selling out and now they're not. Like instantly selling out, and we're seeing some stuff that sit like them trainer ones. I feel like if they'd have dropped last year, that smoke gray pair, they'd have sold out. The honeydew pair, they'd have sold out. Like people would have just got them just to get them. Like I really feel like that.
See, what they should have did was they should have came out right after the coriander. It's similar, but it's still kind of like a good consolation. Like them black ones was garbage.
That's your opinion. Like a lot of people, like you just said, people like basic colors. So if you like that shoe, the black is the basic version of that. Why wouldn't that sell out
It's just garbage
to you? Meanwhile, you talk
like
about buying PG
I,
sixes.
I feel like with Jordans specifically because people aren't wearing those trainer one utilities in the hood. They aren't at DTLR and Villa and places like that. But with Jordans specifically, if you're paying that money, you don't have money to buy sneakers like the way all of us buy sneakers. They have to be basic because you can wear them with anything. You bring out a Taxi 12 now. I mean, even those royalties, the fake taxis, they sold. It all depends on the silhouette and the color.
Yeah. I think some of the resellers are slowing down. I think some of them just aren't buying the product like they used to buy it in hopes of being able to resell at a higher price. So I think that's making some things more available, especially if it's not a collab. You know what I mean?
And again, it's harder to make money resale wise on these other retros that aren't ones.
Mm-hmm.
Raise the price. Like
Yeah.
if regular retros were 150 and you're selling them for 250 or 275, but if you're already paying 220 for them, how much money are you making? You're not making any money. So that's a factor
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that is another factor because if the base retail price of it is already high as hell and making you go, "Ugh," how much is a consumer really going to pay for them? I mean, that's the reason why I haven't pulled the trigger on the concepts, right? On the far outs.
Mm-hmm.
Them boys retailed with shipping and all of that, they was going to be about $270. $270. So somebody selling a pair for 305 is really not that far off. But it's the sticker shock of, damn, I'm about to pay $300 for a Air Max One.
Yeah,
Nah,
and we're
like
and we're
nah.
everybody in these comments. Matt, I can't see the comments, but everybody in the comments, you and I, like we're in this. So I love Jordan 2s, but paying $301 on end with the euro conversion, that's just too much.
Yeah,
It's just too
yeah,
much. So these shoes also, because people are anticipating those 2s and people are still hung over for the fallouts or far outs rather. That also has a factor. The other releases have a factor as well because it's
mm-hmm.
kind of like collabs are what's in now. So it's like if I'm into Jordans and I want those Union 2s, fuck them Sapphires, fuck them Jades. I'm going to try to get these. And if I don't get these, then I may try to go back and get these.
Yeah. The kicker said that child care credit and that PPP money is gone. Facts. But yeah, Dre also made the comment, trust me, they don't have the money to buy shoes and they're sitting, and the price increases have something to do with it as well. So T said, I'm never gonna pay that price. I feel you. Yeah, we'll wait them out. We'll wait. There'll be a reach back. I'm salty about it because I wanted to complete that pack for them concept ones. But it is what it is. I would be more mad at myself paying over $300 for them. Just to get a bunch of shit that I don't want. I don't want that poncho, the coasters. I don't want none of that shit. I just want the shoes.
Okay.
That's another thing Nike can stop doing. Like, don't hike the price up to give me a bunch of bullshit I don't want. I just want the shoes. Sell that other shit separately. They could have put that in a pack. Like, here's the shoe for 170, which was already like damn for an Air Max One. But here's the shoe for 170, and you can get this pack of shit over here for $50 separately. Like, don't do that to me. I don't want that ever again.
Well said.
Yeah. All right. The other thing that's been kind of circulating in the news that we wanted to touch on is resellers getting robbed.
Now, contrary to what many people may believe, I'm not anti reseller. I mean, I understand the business aspect of it. I am annoyed by the presence of them sometimes when I'm trying to shop. We had that happen yesterday. But it's really unfortunate. But at the same time, the way I think for people to know what to grab and where it is, like that shit has to be inside. You know what I'm saying? That has to be inside. I mean, you know, for people to know where to go or know, hey, locker 328, that's Billy's locker. Like, come on. How do
Yeah.
they have in order to steal? So all of this shit is like inside jobs. Either that or the guy who works I mean, as somebody I've had my collection in storage at least twice. And it's at one point I had 3 different storages. But nobody knew what I had and nobody knew which ones it was. I didn't get robbed. And who knows if that's some sort of this guy ripped me off or he scammed me for this or bad bit. It could be just so many different things where it's unfortunate that people get ripped off, but at the same time, it's hard for me to feel bad if you got a shoe and you paid $150 for it and you're trying to sell it for $400. That's still wrong to me. And that's why people be like, oh, well, what? Because I tell people I don't have a heart for resale. And they're like, what you mean? And I'm like, because I can't do that. That just doesn't sit right with me because I wouldn't want nobody to do me like that. That's why I don't resell. Thrifting and selling online, that's different.
Yeah, I am with you in terms of not having the heart for it. I've never purchased a shoe with the intention of selling it or flipping it. Like it just I can't do it. I'd rather leave it there for somebody who actually wants it. Any shoe I've ever bought is because I wanted it. I wanted to wear it and wanted to have it. So I'm with you in terms of that. I will say, unlike you, I don't like resellers. Like I am not a fan of that being a market. Um, but it is what it is. It exists. You know what I'm saying? The price gouging is ridiculous. The way these fucking $90 foam runners and $70 slides are in the hundreds of dollars, okay, is insane to me. Insane to me. So I think there maybe it's a little bit of karma, okay, because it's not just you doing it to make a little extra cash. It's downright price gouging, okay?
It
When
is.
you're charging 4 times what the fucking shoe retail for. Immediately after release. We're not talking years down the line and now it's rare. Immediately after release, you're charging 3 to 4 times the price. Go to hell. The other thing I would agree with you in terms of it likely being some sort of inside job, friend, cousin, somebody running their mouth maybe, and somebody got. But what I don't understand is this is a business, right? And I saw a couple of these incidents in the past few months where people get these resellers get robbed, okay, and their business is hindered by it. And then they start a GoFundMe. Nigga, if Target get robbed, I'm not helping them. McDonald's get robbed, I'm not helping them. Like if any business get robbed, I'm not donating to a GoFundMe. Have your shit together. Have your insurance. Because why do you have your stuff in a storage? And this is your business. You got it in a storage, but you don't have the proper insurance on it for if some shit go down. Make that make sense to me. I'm not donating to a GoFundMe. Yeah. Key said, go fund these nuts. Exactly. Go to hell. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Don't get me wrong. Like, you're a small business owner or whatever the fuck. Like, I'm sorry that that happened to you. Nobody deserves to be robbed. I'm not saying they deserve for it to be happen, for it to happen. But what I am saying is, as a business owner, you need to be taking the proper precautions to prepare for those things. Robbery, natural disasters, flooding and shit, earthquake, like any of that stuff can happen. And if you didn't take the proper precautions, I'm not donating to a GoFundMe.
Uh-huh. I'm not saying I like resellers. Let's start there. It's just it is what it is. You know, resellers have helped me out being a store manager at times where I've needed to get stuff going. So let me just say that. Okay. But as somebody like yourself who's been doing this for a long time, nah, I don't necessarily like it. Like you said, nobody, you know, deserves to be robbed, but you know, I'm with you, you know. That's like, you know, I mean, you aren't supposed to drive without car insurance. You can't own a home without homeowner's insurance. How do you not have yourself insured? Um, that's a good point. You know, that's regular business practice. I mean, you've taken business classes. I've taken business classes. We know what to do, right? So, you know, for that, I can't necessarily feel bad. And when you showed me that, I felt like that was absolutely absurd. You know, that somebody would do that. That's like an advertisement. Hey, I don't have my shit together. Probably shouldn't be in business at all. So
Yeah. And it opens the door for ridicule.
yeah, I mean,
Carl said, I ain't donate period to no GoFundMe. Get life insurance too. Facts.
yeah, yeah, you know. So yeah, it's unfortunate that it's happened, but again, those incidents that we've seen, those were definitely inside jobs.
Yeah.
Whether it was an employee at the storage, and all this shit is on tape. So it's really, somebody got paid, somebody got access. That was that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. What are you going for this week?
So much.
Anything? I feel like it was a lot of Magic to Kareem passes as we were going through the shoes. Like,
maybe I was just talking shit about the Paul Georges to fuck with you like you accused me of. Maybe I wasn't. But there isn't anything I can really think of that I would be going for this week because I have no interest in those 700s. If it's not the UNLV dunk or some old SB that I missed back in the day, like before I knew you back in the day, I'm not going to care. So I can't really think of anything this week where I'm like, oh, I'd really like to have those. I mean, if they put out the St. John's dunk again, since my pair is from 2003, if they put out a pair of those like in stores where people could get them, I might would mess with them since they're only $115. But we both know that's not going to happen. So yeah, there's nothing I can think of.
those dunks on the Foot Locker app, they have 2 stores near us that are going to have them. So you can enter if you want those.
Not that big of a deal. I'd rather get a color I don't already have. Like if they were gonna, the UNLV is really in the Kentucky are the only 2 OG colors of the dunk I don't have. So, yeah. And I've taken several L's on those Kentuckys. I mean, over the last year and a half, those are the darker ones, the Villanova, like they both, I haven't been able to get just a blue and white dunk. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the only thing I may go for is them Uno Air Force Ones, just because of the nostalgia attached to them. We used to play Uno a lot when I was a kid.
and
But
here we played Uno quite a bit.
yeah. So I don't know.
I would mess with those Air Force Ones, but they'd have to be on discount. Like I couldn't just pay $130 for them. It's got to be.
Yeah, like I don't see myself getting them like soon as they drop. I think they might sit and then I'll be able to go back around. But if I don't get them, I'm not gonna be hurt about it. It's not like, oh, I gotta have them. Like, no.
Humble
I'm
brag.
good.
I mean, I've got at least 20 pairs of dead stock forces from the last 2 or 3 years. Probably going back to Hibbett that I need to wear, so I really don't care.
Don't say shit to me about shoes that I haven't worn yet.
I mean,
I don't even
you're
have 20 pairs
here
total that I need to.
way
Huh?
worn. The majority of these shoes back here you haven't worn.
Just those chunks.
You've worn all of these Adidas Forums. All of them? All of them.
The only one I haven't worn was those Leaders collab.
You've worn all of these Asics.
Yes. All those
these
Pumas
Sauconys.
and all of them Sauconys.
It's definitely not all of the Pumas. You ain't worn none of these Mellow Balls yet. I was waiting for you to say Puma.
Oh yeah, I forgot about my Mellow. But them coming out. First of all, at least 2 of those is coming out this month because it's my birthday month. So please stop playing with me.
What is that? It's a box right here. Look at this on the floor. Pair ain't been worn yet.
What is that?
You know.
Right. Okay. I tried to wear them the other day, but I couldn't find nothing to match them. But I am going to wear them. Stop trying to play me. You just said, dude, you just said you had 20 pairs in a single silhouette. Come on. How many pairs do you have that you haven't undead stock yet, man?
In total?
Yeah.
No, I can't give that kind of information out. We were just talking yesterday. I got stuff from the 2000s. I can't say that on here.
So that's why I'm saying stop talking to me about my shoes not being worn yet. When you got 20 pair in a single silhouette, come on, man. I probably got 20 pairs total that I haven't undead stock yet. You got 20 pairs in Air Force Ones alone?
That could have just been a figurative about. It might only be
Nah,
five.
nah.
Hey, Air Force Ones are easy to accumulate fast because they're so cheap. These Mellow Balls all over $100. That's different.
Please. You be wildin'. All right. So yeah, the only thing I'm gonna try for is maybe them Unos. That's it.
Yeah, maybe I'll try for them too, so I can have 21. Nah, you know what? I'm
You
gonna do a week of Air Force Ones in May. I might do a week of Air Force Ones every day for the rest of the year.
as you should.
I love forces.
Hmm. Yeah, you should do that. All
We'll
right.
see.
So that is it. What do you have coming up this week?
So tomorrow I have episode 79 of Shorty Sneaker Conversations with your girl Jordan, fresh out of Seattle. You know what I mean? Y'all check her out.
Love
Subscribe to
her.
well. Then I'll let you talk about, that. I also got some YouTube content coming up featuring my Reach Back co-host QC Kiki Cutie. It's just going to take a couple hours of editing for that, but we had a recent thrift trip, another one. So, it's always fun. And then, tell the people what you got going on.
So this week on Tuesday at 7 p.m. live on Instagram, we will be doing episode 6 of Lady Sneaker Conversations, where I will be hosting. My guests will include my husband, Mr. Shorty
What?
C94, and the homies Izzy Got Soul, Izzy and Al, Real Big Al Kicks. First episode of Lady Sneaker Conversations featuring male sneakerheads. Maybe the last, depending upon how y'all do. So we will see.
I mean, we share a bedroom in the house, so I know I'm going to be good. I can't speak for the other niggas. I'll be good, though.
You the problem.
I'm the problem.
Yeah, you are.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, as always, thank y'all for tuning in and being in these comments, man. We have such a good time with y'all on Sundays talking about these upcoming releases and my husband with his shenanigans. But we thank y'all as always. Have a great week. And everybody, please enjoy your Easter Sunday. I'm about to hop in this kitchen and finish cooking. We'll be eating soon. What you say?
Tell them what I say for every holiday.
I'm not cooking. I'm not cleaning. I'm just eating.
Thank you, everybody. I couldn't see a lot of the comments, so if you said something to me and I couldn't see it, I'm sorry. But on behalf of my lovely wife here, so I'm actually about to come down and mess with her in the kitchen. Shorty C94, on behalf of V-Weathers HR, we thank y'all for joining us. Check out Shorty Sneaker Conversations tomorrow, Lady Sneaker Conversations the day after that. And, you guys be blessed. Peace.
Peace.